And welcome back, folks at home. This is, of course, Ghostwire Tokyo. So glad you could join us for our continued romp through the adventures here. Is that Tokyo Tower over there? I just now realized. Interesting. Trying to remember where the real-life Tokyo Tower is. So, let's do this digital tourist BS here real quickly. So, Shibuya Crossing, Shibuya Scramble is there. Tokyo Tower definitely is to the southeast of that, I'm pretty sure. Exactly about hereabout, somewhere on this axis? I can't say for sure, but I didn't even think about that, like, Tokyo Tower, like... during the time that I played this game, I never went there. Like, the game didn't take me to Tokyo Tower, but, like, I feel like it would be fantastic if, like, you got a chance to climb it. So I hope that's not just a skybox, but that's, like, an actual thingy to explore later on. It seems like, you know, this grand tour of, well, not Tokyo, because we're only really in Shibuya, but, you know, this grand tour of Shibuya could have a quick drop by Tokyo Tower, I feel like, and it'd be pretty grand. So we'll see how it goes. Quick recap. So last time we did some more side stuff. We solved the missing case of the Zashiki Warashi, and that went alright. The old lady got united with her guardian yokai, and the evil landlord got his just desserts. What is that? Oh, tanuki hunt, because we found one of the tanuki there. Very good, very good, very good. Yes, so apart from that, we went and purified Shiroyama Shrine, which I tried to look this up, and I could not find a shrine called Shiroyama Shrine around here. So, for all my talk about this game being rather, you know, accurate to Tokyo, I think I am overestimating how, like, on the mark this game is. Shiroyama Shrine seemed to be a made-up thing, I have to admit. And I couldn't really find, like, a big major shrine ground like this on Google Maps either, in this rough area either. Like, I found small parks, but nothing really this impressive. If I missed it somehow, I'm not, like, discounting that I'm just blind, and I'm bad at Googling. Do let me know if there is a Shiroyama Shrine somewhere in the neighborhood of Shibuya like this, so that I can inform myself better. Same with this one, Tsukinami Park. I kind of tried to look for this too. Of course, a tiny little park like this, these certainly exist there, so not sure. But I wasn't sure about a place called Tsukinami, so not sure. Yes, so we got the purification. Our next plan is to go to Kagerie observation deck, climb the Kagerie big old building over there. We're going to have to go over here, and at least this shrine we're going to have to clear up. Maybe Kuo Shrine. No, I think it has to... Well, it has to be this one, because that's the only one next on the chain here. So we'll probably hit those two, and then we will be able to access the place. But we got a bevy of side quests before that. Right now we're chasing down a spooky cursed doll that this ghost guy over here in the shrine was really spooked by. Oh, we also, started a tanuki hunt. But that's more of a long-term collectible thingy. We solved the side quest by finding the one tanuki hiding here in the park, but like there's like 24 more to find, so yeah. And of course, they are masters of disguise, so it's not like we're just going to easily stumble across tanuki. Well, never say never. I won't say that we won't ever find one, but, you know, I would estimate that we'll maybe find like one or two in the course of the game, just by sheer happenstance. But I also won't discount that we might find one, but I'm going to completely miss it and overlook it. Entirely possible as well. But, right. Let's carry on with this cursed doll, yeah? Here's its trail. It's been flying around. It went airborne eventually. Thankfully, there were these convenient parkour sections here that we could traverse. Hey, give me that. Yeah. By the way, this game does a thing which apparently is common in a lot of video games, because it's also happened to me several times in Ys Memories of Celceta, which I am recording concurrently with this. It's on the Wednesday and Thursday releases. If you're not paying attention to that, I recommend it. I love it. So what seems to happen is I fought the gang of, like, schoolgirl ghosts. I forget what they're called over here. Saved the game, ended it there. Loaded the game today to record, and they had respawned there. So is that a common thing in video games, that you kill enemies and then you load the game back up and, like, the enemies respawn where you ended it? I don't know. But, like, it's happened in Celceta and here in Ghostwire, and yeah, I don't get it. Anyway, let's focus on this, because something bad's going on here.
Did that doll just talk?
Look, that straw doll there is definitely cursed.
Oh no, 2 dolls. Which one's the evil one?
I guess we should cleanse it then.
Oh my god. Oh, we got an entry too. What the heck is this entry? A straw doll. A doll made of bundled straw meant to resemble a human. They are sometimes used for occult purposes. For example, some believe that you can curse a person by putting a strand of their hair into one of the dolls and driving a long nail through it. That sounds like voodoo slander, but, it's not. I suppose it's true also for Japan, because that's that move Curse in Pokemon, which has the rather macabre animation where a nail is driven into the Pokemon that uses that move. So, yeah. Must have some kind of background to it, this lore. I shouldn't call it lore if it's like real life stuff. That doesn't seem very polite. Ah, well. Burn away, you awful thing. Also, man, that one secret character in Chrono Cross, right? Don't they have a, like, nail in them as well, the straw doll guy? Huh. Now that I think about it. Yeah, that all checks out.
Thank you so much. Someone was using that straw doll to curse my brother.
Your brother? That guy we met back at the shrine?
Yes, I always did my best to keep him safe from it. But once we got separated, I couldn't protect him anymore. Then the curse killed him, but it kept him stuck in this world.
Oh, jeez.
Even though I couldn't save him, I wanted to at least set his spirit free. Now that I have, I can finally rest in peace.
So yeah, I don't know how much they telegraphed it there. I seem to recall I wasn't super shocked by the revelation.
What happened, and give him his doll.
Wait till he learns that the doll isn't what killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the exact opposite.
I feel like I wasn't super shocked when I first played this game and I did this side quest. The twist that the doll was actually protecting him, rather, it was the ghost of his sister through the doll protecting him. I can't say that I was super shocked, but I don't know. I'm thinking back, like, it's not like they super hard telegraphed it there. Mainly Akito and KK bickering about, like, what to do about this doll, I feel like, was it. Traditional Japanese dolls come in many forms. Ichimatsu dolls, a particularly famous variety, are characterized by their brushed hair and beautiful kimono outfits, and are sometimes kept in the hopes of warding off misfortune, which was very true in this case. In the past, they were also utilized in wedding ceremonies. Sure, I guess. So I guess I was talking last time about the Children's Day or one of the other celebrations where you put a stack of dolls out. I guess this specific doll isn't used for that, or at least wasn't mentioned here, but don't know. But yes, let's go see this guy. Now oh god, oh no! Oh wow, ooh. Wow. That worked better than I thought. Well, I was hoping I'd get like a running jump here to like glide a little better, but I recovered surprisingly well. The nagging question is, who made the straw doll to curse the brother? I don't think that's ever answered in this quest. I wonder if it's ever answered in the game at all. Oh, hold on, by the way. Ah, hey, look, Lucky. Got a fireball back there. Very good. That was super worth it to punch that. For now, I guess we just have to assume that this guy had some really crummy luck, but also really great luck by sister stepping in there. Ooh yeah, speaking of parkour. Alright.
Hey, great. You found the doll. Thank you so much. No time to waste. Let's burn the creepy thing.
I was gonna say, he's a little excited about
Actually,
this
it
thing.
turns out your sister's spirit was inside that doll. Someone was using a straw doll to curse you. Your sister had been protecting you from its influence the whole time.
Wait, what? Are you telling me I got in that accident because...
You tossed the only thing keeping you safe.
I don't believe it. So she was there
Wow.
all along.
Thematically appropriate rain.
Protecting me. And I treated her like garbage. I'm so sorry. Forgive me.
Should be able to move on now, thanks to your sister.
Amazing timing with
She
the
already
weather
went on
here.
ahead. Once she knew you were safe.
Thank you so much for everything.
Save it for when you see her on the other side.
Alright, goodbye.
A halfway decent job.
Whoa! All them ghosts showed up, huh? Approximately 750. Thank you. Alright, another good day's work here. Now this one's not yet on our radar, but we're gonna have to hoof it to Yashin Shrine anyway, so it's gonna come up there, so we might as well head for the Hoarder's house next to do this side quest, and then we'll be able to proceed with the main quest. Sound like a plan? Good. Let's talk some voice acting trivia at this junction. It's been long enough without me talking about the wonderful voices here being presented. I have to admit, didn't really recognize any of the names of the big characters here at first. When I looked up the list of voice actors, but although a couple of us are delighted, oh, that voice, okay, cool. On the other hand, one of those reasons is that this is a really good effort to have more diverse voice actors for more diverse roles. So I'm pretty sure all the Asian characters in this game are voiced by Asian voice actors, which hasn't always been, if you follow the big name voice actors, hasn't always necessarily been the a large share of voice actors as such there. This is my turf and nobody's cutting in on it. Okay, but what if I gave you a little bit of dog food, buddy?
Eat up, pal.
I can have that? Really? Heck
Don't
yeah.
too fast.
But yeah, some of these voice actors in this game are great. So I hope they get more jobs, honestly, because I'm really happy with the English voice here. The Japanese voice is pretty good too. Maybe I'll do a couple episodes later on. Aw, good job, buddy. You earned this. Yay. But yeah, no, localization on this, I'm really, really satisfied, and I'm really happy with the performance from the English cast. Let's pick up this ghost quest and then actually get into some names after that on the way to the Hoarder's house. Actually, first let's rob the food in this thingy. Oh, there's just cash. Okie-doke. Anyway, what is up, my effervescent friend here? That's not the right word. Whatever.
There's this big hole in a house nearby that's swallowing up everything.
What?
I can't even go back home because of it.
Just our luck. A random black hole. Better check it out.
What?
Jeez.
I'm not getting sucked into some ghost hole.
Calm down, kid. I'm on it.
I mean, speaking right away about, amazing voice acting, Akito's read there was so fantastic. What? I'm not getting sucked in some black hole? Or what was it, ghost hole? That was so good. It was such honest. I'm really happy with that. And we get random space trivia. That's hilarious. I don't even remember this, and I did this quest. So a supermassive black hole. A black hole is a super dense celestial object which absorbs all matter that enters. Black holes which are especially large are referred to as supermassive black holes. A black hole discovered in the Coma supercluster is said to have 21 billion times the mass of Earth's sun. Oh, I've heard that number before. Yeah. I know about this, and they're usually at the center of galaxies, right? It is, this is one of those things where human brains just can't comprehend it, right? Because 21 billion times, once you go from millions to billions, and then keep, squaring up from that, the human brain, can't really rationalize anymore the differences in scale. So, if I said 21 million times the mass of the Earth's sun, that would still be nuts. If I said 21 million times the mass of the Earth, that would be nuts. But the sun is how much compared to the Earth? I don't remember. Let's just say it's 1,000, just for hexes, and I think I'm lowballing with that as well. It's probably way more than that, honestly, than 1,000. Fuck it, let's just say 1,000,000 for the freaking sake here. So if you took 1,000,000 planet Earths, you'd get the sun. That number's probably wrong, but like I said, we're bad at them judging numbers, humans. So you would need 1,000,000,000,000 Earths to get 1,000,000 suns. Then you would need 1,000,000 of the 1,000,000,000 Earths to get 1,000,000,000 Earth sun, and then you need 20 of this lot to get 21 billion. So it's just, what the hell? It is so hard to comprehend, but I guess I'm thinking what's more scalable to 1,000,000? I can't think of anything good that's scalable to 1,000,000. I really can't. It's because I'm not sure how much 1,000,000 grains of sand is. Well, let's say, just for the sake of this example, that 1,000,000 grains of sand makes one bag that fits the human hand. Okay? I don't know. Once again, we're just we're just guesstimating here, if you needed 1,000,000 bags like that, I don't know, that'd be so much, I think your house would fill up with those bags, I'm pretty sure. And then another 1,000,000 houses. Well, I mean, that's like a major city. That's the size of Tokyo. So you'd need 20 Tokyos to have enough grains of sand to represent how many Earths it would take to make this black hole. Okay? And again, guesstimations here. I'm thinking way too much about this point. I just think it's fascinating. Sorry. What's it say about Sagittarius A? The celestial body that resides at the center of the Milky Way galaxy. Scientists believe it to be a supermassive black hole. Oh, that's what I mentioned right there. Yeah. So anyway, honestly, I was expecting a more, metaphorical black hole, in which case I was more primed for, some kind of Junji Ito-ish horror story. That's what that setting sounds like, right? Less so than a literal black hole. Oh, blue gems. Fascinating. Oh, hello.
The guy who used to live there was a real hoarder. Even stole a bunch of my stuff.
Man who was stolen from. Oh yeah, that house is looking a little grody. Look at all those bags of trash out there. That's not good. Ooh, boy. Oh, but I did promise voice acting trivia, so let's at least drop Akito's voice actor's name at this point.
Huh. Looks pretty popular.
Ah! Never mind, I can't... We've got a cutscene.
No kidding. Sucked them all in.
There's a big-ass black hole right there. Oy. This is gonna be a problem. Defeat all enemies. Well, they're not seeming very pulled at the moment, because they're coming right for me. Oh my god. Well, anyway, so, voice actors. Akito is voiced by a fella called Corey Yee. And I have to admit, out of the voice actors I looked up for this trivia, his voice acting credits seem the smallest, unfortunately. I didn't recognize... He didn't have a huge resume. He's been doing voice acting for a few years.
We should check out the inside of the house.
But not a massively long time, and not a lot of enormous big names there, so nothing that made me go oh, okay, that's interesting. But he's got a great voice, and he's got good range, so I hope he gets more work in the future. Oh, this is gross. Ugh. Yuck. This is also gross. Ooh, boy. Well, let's go in the hoarding house, shall we?
That's that sliding door.
That's not good. That's ominous. Oh, and we are not going out either, apparently, until we're done with this nightmare place. Ooh. The one credit I recognized from him, the kind I recognized, is that in Genshin Impact, he is the voice of Goro, who is a character name I recognized, so it must be a semi-popular character from the game. Since me, who hasn't played any Genshin, recognized the character. Ugh.
Join with us. Use hand seals to smoke it out.
Okie dokie, let's do that. Me as who hasn't played Genshin Impact, recognize the character. Obviously not your Mona or your Shogun Raiden or any of these mega popular characters, but, I've seen the character come up, so... And Corey, he is the English voice, so that's fun. Ooh yeah, salted crisp. Did we get the level up? We did get a level up, because I got that health boost there. I thought I saw that correct. Hey, we can get something from here. Okay. More quivers. Boost. Carry more food. Let's get more bows. Why don't we? There we go. Another fun credit that I had to look up some of the lines for is in the MOBA game Smite, they did a crossover with Ninja Turtles, where the god Hachiman got a Splinter skin, where you get to play as Master Splinter, but, his gameplay matches Hachiman's, and Corey, he did the voice of Splinter in that, so that was fun. He was really good, and that surprised me, because he does not sound... he sounds like a really young guy here, but he does a convincing old master voice very well as well in that, so I was delighted by that. So, worth checking out, I'd say, his work there. Alright, this refrigerator is saved. Also, funny thing that I definitely do have to just mention I didn't know about Smite that I thought was delightful was that, there's a bunch of, ambient dialogue for all the characters, when you use their powers, they'll use, flavor lines, or when you taunt enemies or, stuff happens, little flavor lines there. And this is a disgusting staircase. I hate this house. Ugh. But there's also, for accessibility purposes, there's also, really, sharp, voice commands and, notifications and stuff that you can, people who don't have a microphone can, communicate with other players, which is important in a team game. And it's a nice accessibility thing for people who don't have, a microphone or can't use one or don't want to use one. Yo, check it out, it's the monster from Jurassic Park. What is it called? I was going to say Jurassic Pork, that's not right. Dilophosaurus. Nah, it's actually the real-life frilled lizard that the Dilophosaurus is based on. A model of a frilled lizard, once popular in Japan. Let's put a button on the Smite thing real quickly. Let's look at this thingy here. The frilled lizard is a species of lizard endemic to Australia and Papua New Guinea. Their Japanese and English namesakes both come from the mane of folded skin around their head that they can open out when sensing danger in order to intimidate any perceived threat. Yeah, these lizards are fantastic. They are capable of running on two legs, which can make for an amusing sight with their frill unfurled and their legs swinging wildly at full speed. Japan was first introduced to them by a 1984 television program, and after a car commercial also made use of their likeness, there was a frilled lizard frenzy as an avalanche of merchandise was produced, including toy figures, puzzles, and more. So this, I'd love to know, is this a real, Japan trivia? Someone who knows Japanese history, please let me know. Because I love these kind of, little tidbits being dropped in this game, and I would love them even more if I could know that they are, in fact, real stories, I mean, who doesn't love frilled lizards? These fellas are amazing. Again, they modeled the Dilophosaurus on this guy, which, I don't think there's actual paleontologic basis for the Dilophosaurus to have a frill, nor to spit poison. I think both of those were made up for the movie. And also, Dilophosauruses are way bigger than the one that killed Nedry in Jurassic Park. The real-life Dilophosaurus would not fit inside a car. It's Not as big as an Allosaurus, but it's a pretty big customer. Like, you could maybe, like, mount one as a human and ride one, maybe? Okay, I don't remember how... Okay, that might be exaggerating. But point is, the Dilophosaurus were considerably bigger. But you know, that's a fun idea to be like, well, why don't we, like, make, like, a monster version of a frilled lizard to be a dinosaur? Why the hell not? Sure. I'm saying I don't mind the choice, even if the paleontologic accuracy is lacking. But yeah, just the Smite thing I was saying. So there's like these voice commands that are like really sharp and specific, and some of them just are really funny to imagine these characters saying. There's specifically, you can either give commands to go gank somewhere, or you can make a call out that you are ganking, and it's just incredibly funny to imagine Master Splinter, like, not even as a joke, but like completely deadpan seriously saying the line, "I'll gank middle lane," which you can go and listen right now. Please look up the gank dialogue, the voice dialogue for Smite. You can find Master Splinter's lines, which are Corey Yee providing the voices, and be amazed by the incredibly funny lines of like, "I'll gank left lane."
Won't open.
Yeah, that's a lot of gunk. Guess we're not going there yet. I think we need to still hunt around for that ghosty goo, and eventually the different ghosty goo will open up over there. So let's see. If I remember this, I seem to recall having a little bit of trouble hunting around and playing this the first time as well. Here we go. In the spooky mirror, eh? Oh, I was going to say we're drawing the letter 4. We're actually drawing a parasol. But yeah, big ups to Mr. Yee for
upstairs.
Performance in this game. I'm very, I'm charmed. We'll talk about a few more voice actors. I have a couple more I got trivia on once we wrap up this mystery in this hoarding house.
Quit running and show yourself.
Ah! Okay. I think... Alright, it's action time.
So, you want to keep playing hide and seek? Use my power. Let's see if he turns up.
Where are you hiding, buddy? So this is what real-life hoarders' houses can look like, right? I find it a really unpleasant thought. Of course, I am a little worried because I'm not this bad, but I may have some
Finally got you.
difficulty letting go of stuff accumulating. I may have a collector's mentality, which might, if I'm not careful, go up to like a hoarder mentality. So I don't want to cast stones here. I can understand. I don't know how it could get this out of control, but I can understand the underlying motivation to like go like this. I don't understand keeping trash though. I'm pretty careful about throwing away junk, like sorting my trash and throwing it out, so I don't quite understand where that comes from.